Barbie!
I told you to wait in the dream house.
Boys, avenge me! Avenge me! Avengers!
Bazinga.
Scruffy-looking nerve herders.
Ethan Hunt contacted you?
I am good, Rooster. I'm very good.
So you are Yois, a trainer who trains.
Gonzo the Great will ride this baby again.
Hello and welcome to episode 100. I can't even believe we're saying that. 100 of the Real Serious Podcast. We got Knives Out 3, Wake Up Dead Man review. We'll talk Ella McCay. We got our most anticipated of 2026 draft, even though it's not really a draft because we can pick the same things. And some news. So, boys, 100. I can't believe it.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it?
Not me.
For Hunter, this is actually episode 99.
Yeah, don't forget. You did miss a episode.
For me, this is what? Maybe 50?
No, I think you've been on since like
60 or 70.
I think like 80. I think it's like 80. Charles, this is like 28, 29, I think. Actual reviews is like 12 or 13.
Actual reviews, it's still not an episode for me. So
no, you saw Wake Up Dead Man.
I did see Wake Up Dead Man, yeah.
Which is the main review we're actually going to be reviewing today. Because Ella McCay, we'll get there, but my goodness. Charles, did you find that list of your most anticipated for the rest of the year?
I did. Most like rest of the year.
Yeah.
I had Knives Out on it.
Oh.
And Rental Family.
That was a little disappointing.
Okay. I didn't see it.
What? I feel like you have that in your
most anticipated. Charles has seen one.
Two of them.
Seen two. It was both the Netflix ones.
No, it was Wicked 2.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Wicked 2. Yeah. I didn't see Tron Ares.
Pick some real winners on your list.
We all had misses.
We did. But we're doing a little shakeup to the usual format. We're going to do reviews first. So we're going to start with Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. Benoit Blanc returns for his most dangerous case. Benoit Blanc, most dangerous case yet. Directed and written by Rian Johnson once again, starring Daniel Craig, Josh O'Connor, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Mila Kunis, Jeremy Renner, Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott, Kaylee Spaney, Daryl McCormick, Thomas Hayden Church, and Jeffrey Wright. What a cast, to say the least. Also, shout out Jeremy Renner. He is in it both as himself, and then in the last movie, he's called out as a famous person who has a hot sauce brand. Which is just a funny little thing. So yeah, this released in theaters where I saw it a couple weeks ago, and then obviously now it's on Netflix. So let's give our thoughts on Knives Out. What'd you guys think?
Jack, lead us off.
Yes, Jack with his very beautifully sick, sultry voice.
Of course. I'm so happy to start. This was great. I think what I like most about this movie and kind of the Knives Out movies in general is they kind of give each actor a moment to shine, even if it's like the smallest of roles, and you just like find yourself continually like throughout the movie being like, man, like this person is putting in like such a great performance, or that person is putting in such a great performance. Obviously Daniel Craig and Josh O'Connor here are like incredible leads. I think just being able to follow them around. I mean, obviously the lead is Josh O'Connor, and almost like Benoit Blanc kind of feels like a supporting character, which feels funny considering the other ones. He's almost like he's the guy, and you're kind of with him for the majority of the movie. But I didn't mind it. I think that Josh O'Connor's, I don't know if we're getting into spoilers or not, but it's definitely, it's to me, I think this is up there with the first one, if not better. So I really quite enjoyed this, and I was really just upset while I was watching this that I didn't see it in theaters. So shout out Hunter for cashing in on the
leaving the theatrical experience.
I know, but I enjoyed it and cannot recommend it enough.
Nice.
Charles?
Yeah, no, I echo everything that Jack said. I loved it. I think I would have to revisit the first one again to decide if I like this more. But I mean, it's just like good quality. I don't know. It's like very well acted. It's a great cast. There's one character that I'm not the biggest fan of, but besides that, I didn't think there were really any other misses. It looks great. It sounds great. The lighting is very interesting throughout it. I don't know if that was something you guys noticed, but that was like one of the
Yeah.
main things that I kind of identified. Yeah, this is actually the first film I've seen with Josh O'Connor, and
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
So.
Wow. That's
And
amazing.
he the entire time sounded and looked like the main character in Ratatouille.
Yeah, he hosted SNL last night and made a joke about that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He sounds just like him. I had to look it up. I was like, is he the voice of the guy?
He's even on the bike. He's even on the bike at a point in the movie, and you're like, that's the guy from
Jeff
Ratatouille.
Linguini.
Yeah.
It's him.
But I thought I really enjoyed it. I do kind of wish I saw it in theaters. But it was also a really cozy winter kind of curl up and watch it. Movie at home.
I agree. I think this is maybe the most visually striking Knives Out movie. I think Rian Johnson has really got a good flow into this. I liked this quite a bit more than Glass Onion. I do think this is the second best Knives Out movie, and I think Jack made a good point. I think these movies work a lot better when Benoit Blanc is the supporting character. In the first one, it's kind of Ana de Armas's movie, and Benoit Blanc is like kind of there. Knives Out, he takes the center stage, and I don't think it works as well. And then this one, he's very much a supporting role to Josh O'Connor. And I think that makes everything kind of click a lot better. I honestly, this has been a great year for Josh Brolin. He's had some awesome roles. I mean, Weapons is great, Running Man, and then obviously this. So just really good that from him there. I think that I always get I'm always very interested when movies tackle faith, especially when it's from like such a direct, I guess, kind of way of tackling it. And I think this was a very good job with it. I think especially with Benoit Blanc's character of just like, he's so skeptical, like that's his whole thing. And like coming in, you understand his motivation, you understand Josh O'Connor's, and the scene of this movie for me, which is not a super spoiler, because it has nothing to do with the mystery, but the scene of the movie for me is when the woman on the phone asks Josh O'Connor to pray for her. And it just is such a tonal shift. I think it is might be the best acted scene of the year. I think it is really profoundly like moving. And yeah, I will take another one of these every 2 years forever. I think these are just incredible, and I love these so much.
Yeah, it's interesting that you talk about faith because I feel like there's kind of a line that a director needs to be weary of like maybe putting too much into faith to the extent where it like seems more like advocating for faith, as opposed to just like representing faith in some like in a character.
Yeah,
so
and
we as an
I
audience
agree.
understand like their drive, their mission, what they're trying to do, why they do it. And I think like from the jump, we understand very well like what the type of person Josh O'Connor is, or Josh O'Connor's character is, Father Judd. And throughout the movie, every kind of instance, such as the one where he's praying for the woman's mom and the woman, it's just like reaffirming like this is the character and reminding us like this is his mission, this is why he's doing what he's doing. And it's also kind of cool watching him ride back and forth between like, oh, I want to solve this case, no, like I'm an impulsive person and this isn't what I'm fighting for, I'm fighting for something else, this isn't who I am, you know?
Yeah.
And I thought that was really interesting, convoluted, and fun to watch.
No, I'm with you. I think it's with the whole faith thing. I mean, it's a movie about different people's view on faith. Like Kaylee Spaney's character is she doesn't know where to put her faith because like her body is failing her. So she puts it in Monsieur Wicks, who just screws her. All the people put their faith in him just because he's a like a character. Glenn Close's character puts her faith in his father, and then like Benoit even puts his faith just in like the facts. And like that's where, and then at a point throughout this entire movie, every single person who has their faith in something gets that faith questioned and shaken. Like even Benoit was like, when he doesn't know how it happened for a long period of this movie, like even he's a little thrown of like his faith in that he could solve what he's trying to solve. So like I think that's really well done. And I don't know if you guys saw on like Twitter the last couple of days, they had a lot of stuff with Ryan Johnson kind of talking about how they made some of the shots in the movie. All of like the colored pane shots where like it was like the different, they literally just put like planes of plastic on there and just taped them. And like there's a great clip of like them behind the scenes from the other side, and you just see like these colored pieces of plastic, like just with all this duct tape on it. Just it's really great. Like it's just such a good, interesting way to kind of tackle this stuff. But yeah, I was very impressed with this entire movie. I really liked it.
You guys wanna move into spoilers?
Yeah, real quick. Let's give our scores real quick out of 100. I gave it an 87 out of 100. I really liked this one.
I was thinking an 88.
Oh, Charles liked it way more than me.
Yeah.
Jack?
I think I'm at an 89.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, I hated it the most then. God, getting bodied. I have this, I think it's number 6 on the year for me.
I think it's number 6 for me too.
Yeah, it is 6. It's just above Hamnet and just below One Battle After Another for me. So yeah, I really like this. All right, yeah, let's get into some spoilers. I think this is definitely a better bow on top than Glass Onion for how the mystery happened. I don't know if it's as good as the first Knives Out, but I did really like this one. Just from a mystery perspective.
I think I liked, not to say that I disliked it, but I think I really liked everything leading up to when they kind of got to the confession.
Yes.
And I think it maybe took a slight step back during that moment. Not to say that it was bad, but I think it's also to say like everything up until then was just so good that then he's like, that Benoit Blanc, he says, I don't have the answers. And you're just kind of like, all right, well, like, that can't be the case, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, I mean, this guy knows everything. But I did think like her confession to, Father Judd was great. And I did really like that. I think it did just take a minute to get there. And I don't know if that's more of like an intended, you want to know, like right now, just get to it and tell me. Because I feel like Benoit Blanc has a way of saying things where he just uses a bunch of words instead of actually saying what he wants to say.
Yeah.
He'll just be like saying some craziness, and then people will be like, what? Like, I have no idea what that means. Can you please put it in like simple terms?
I mean, I would even say that that's almost like a questioning of our faith as like an audience. I mean, like Ryan Johnson has built up faith with us over 2 movies that Daniel Craig is going to solve the mystery. And so then when Benoit's like, I have no idea, maybe just because I saw it in the theater, it hit a little bit differently, but like people like gasped in my theater that like he couldn't do it. And I think it was pretty obvious it was setting up for like something else, but like, I think that there's almost like a great way that it was handled there as well. Just like the faith in us for him, like was shaken as well. Which
I never had any doubt that he wasn't going to solve it.
Because he's the GOAT.
Because it's a movie.
It's a movie.
But no, my least favorite, I mentioned this part about this, was a character. And it was Psy's character. I didn't know.
Oh, the right wing kind of politician guy?
Yeah, the son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really like his character.
I feel like he's a pretty dislikable character though, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you not like his performance, or was it like how the character
I think the
was
whole
written?
holding up the phone took me out of it quite a bit. I was like, all right, this is it's over the top. That was probably the intention, I didn't love it. It doesn't help that he's a very dislikable character as well. I didn't think it was a very interesting character.
I thought Mila Kunis was. Okay, here's my take. If you flipped Size and Mila Kunis's actors, like the same roles, but you flip who was playing them, is that better? Like, is Mila Kunis is like a person who's trying to get into politics, and then Size, because like I just never believed that she was like this great cop. I don't know, maybe just because maybe in my mind I couldn't escape the fact that it's Mila Kunis. Like,
yeah,
I thought she. I liked her. I think there was parts where you're like, this doesn't feel like the normal, Mila Kunis that I've seen in other movies. Not to say that she's like blowing it out of the water, but I thought she was good.
Thomas Hayden Church looked majestic in this movie, by the way.
Yes, him with his cola.
Oh my god,
sitting there by the TV.
Yeah, dude had the coolest garage, just dude's rock garage.
Samson,
I know.
Yeah, recording games on VHS tapes, like just dude's rock with his sweet flowing hair and his beard.
God. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
Seriously, did not need to go out that way. Jeremy Renner,
yeah, God,
guy.
I thought Jeremy Renner's wife was going to be the one that had the affair with Monsignor Wicks.
Oh, I like that.
That's what I was thinking. Because I was like, she was out of the picture. The son was obviously mixed, and I'm like, maybe.
Yeah, I guess the age just didn't really work. But then again, you could have just told us that he was older, and I would have believed it.
Jeremy Renner looked kind of like a little baby in some of the scenes. He's like all curled up and just kind of like
yeah.
I guess the age didn't work. I didn't think about that.
He's just so dorky, like in a very interesting way in this movie.
Yeah.
The church that they're in though is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like that architecture is like when Benoit's walking around it and like the stained glass and everything, it's just like, I mean, even he gets like enraptured in it. Like it's very nice. But yeah, no, I think Josh O'Connor's awesome here. I've said it like 3 times already, but like I just love these movies. I think they're really well made. I would watch a million more by Rian Johnson. I'm excited to see what he does next, kind of outside of these, because I think he's doing something else and then coming back to Knives Out 4. But yeah, really just excited to see what happens next.
I want to highlight the writing. I feel like the writing, you could look at the Knives Out movies and be like, man, they're such a beloved, I guess, like franchise now,
Mm-hmm.
And people could be like, oh, they're almost just like, just printing out new ones just like anything else. But like, no, like I feel like these movies feel very unique.
They're so consistent.
That in the writing here, I think I haven't rewatched the Knives Out, Glass Onion, than just the original Knives Out in quite some time. But I was not like floored here with the writing, but I was really surprised. And I think how they dealt with faith, kind of like how you were talking about. Really,
it was a darker take, which I think was great.
Yeah. I like that.
What the next one to be? Where would the next one be? Oh, sorry, Jack. You can finish your thought first, and then.
No. You're good. I was just saying. I think I liked how, obviously, this being like a faith-driven movie, you have the scene with Benoit Blanc, and then you have Father like meeting together and kind of like clashing and butting heads.
Yeah.
And when Father Judd is talking about his view on faith, the sun is like shining.
Yes.
I
did like that.
In the
I think cathedral's right.
Cathedral, I guess.
Yeah, right
but then when Benoit Blanc kind of gives his view on it, you notice like the sun goes away and the church gets very dark.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he finishes, it just shows up again.
Yeah.
I love that. I thought it was like very well done because it's just 2 very different perspectives on faith. And I don't know, interpret as you want, but I thought it was a very good kind of like, and very good commentary on, what you believe in and in faith and what that means to you as a person. So I like it.
I'm with you. So where do you guys want the next one to be?
I like the foresty.
I know. I think it works better when it's like cozy.
Yeah, because it's a much more folly. Like Knives Out, very fall. Wake up. Oh,
like a
Yes.
ski resort that gets like snowed in, and they're like stuck there.
little mouse
Yep.
trap.
Yeah,
Type
and they
thing? You
can't
ever
like
see Mousetrap?
almost Shining-esque where like they can't leave, and so but then like think of like the blood smattered snow as Benoit like finds it. I think that could work really well.
That'd be good, and it would
Yeah.
still be cozy.
It would.
I mean, I feel like if you're Netflix here, you're like, look, Ryan Johnson, just take the money, keep printing these out.
Yeah,
And I mean, my brother, who has gone to the movie theater maybe once in the last 5 years, he said, yeah, I'm going to a buddy's house to watch the new Knives Out. I'm like,
that rocks.
all right.
That rocks.
And I'm like, if you're Netflix, this is just such an interesting franchise and clearly one of the best products you can put out right now. So why not just keep this good thing going?
Yeah,
Keep doing these and keep doing Train Dreams.
Yeah,
I mean-
maybe more Train Dreams. Well, I think too, Hugh Grant is established as Benoit Blanc's husband. So like those two on like a vacation, like that'd be like a great setup. Is like they have to go on vacation and he's just tired of Benoit like traveling around the world without him, and so like they're like, fine, we'll go on vacation to like go skiing, and then that's where the murder is. That would be a great setup.
Yeah, I love the ski idea. I think I'm all in on that. I feel like people have been wanting that for. I don't even watch White Lotus, but I know people are like, please give us a ski resort. You know?
Yeah, and they're not the next one, so now they
Like-
have a chance here.
I'm so glad we're done with the beach thing. The beach thing is over. We never
Yeah.
have to do the beach thing again. I think that the beach thing, I don't know. Not that I thought it was bad, but I think it was one of the more uninteresting settings
Think of Benoit
for
like
this
a
type
big
of
coat.
movie. Oh,
Yep.
dude,
Yeah,
And a scarf.
his outfits here. I mean, he's
the
just
scarf.
dude is dripped out.
Dude, he is so
Entire
dripped out. I mean,
movie.
even in Glass Onion, he's dripped out, but like
Oh yeah,
here, him leaning against the tree at the funeral. I mean, just with the hair.
Aura.
Dude, the hair is so nice.
even his beard. We were talking about his
Yeah.
beard during the movie. It's like it's not a real beard. It's more like you haven't shaved in a couple of days, but it's
Yeah,
just
like you're
still-
just because you're thinking about the crimes.
And he's got the coolest accent.
Oh, dude, he's got the coolest accent.
I don't know about
He's
you all,
got
but
the hat. He's got like the fun hat. Oh,
I feel like this is such a fun character for Daniel Craig to be a part of.
I would make
because-
so many of these if I was
dude.
Daniel Craig.
I mean, just going from James Bond, watching those movies, and then seeing him in the first Knives Out, the accent took me out a little bit. Not because it was bad, just because this is not what I know Daniel Craig for.
It's not
You know?
changing anymore.
And I think it's something where someone could have been so easily scared to be like, you know what, this is not what, people who are, fans of me would want. I don't think I should do this, but
Have you
I
seen
think this
Logan
is just
Lucky?
so different. No, I've not.
That's a great out of character Craig performance. Like
Okay.
it was like this before Knives Out. So
Seemed
and it's
okay.
actually really quite good. Arguably Soderbergh's last great movie.
What is it?
Logan Lucky.
Okay.
It's a heist movie from like 7
Jack Quaid. What?
Channing Tatum, Adam Driver, Daniel Craig.
Sebastian Stan. Seth MacFarlane. This cast is
Yeah, they are in that.
insane.
Yeah, no, it's quite
Oh,
good.
Jack Quaid's
It's
got
quite
some
good.
Locks.
Yeah, it's a good one. I really recommend it. I think it's probably streaming somewhere. You can probably find it. But so yeah, that was Wake Up Dead Man. Anything else on this one, you guys?
No.
All right.
Can't wait for the next episode.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna talk about Ella McCay. Okay, let's talk Ella McCay. I was very excited for this movie going in. I'm gonna go full spoilers, full scorched earth here on Miss Ella McCay. This might be one of the most disappointing films I've ever seen. It's almost shockingly disappointing. It has all of the pieces to be great, and it just refuses to be. It refuses to be great. I do think that Emma Mackey is extremely talented. And I think that this script and this just film just like fails her at every turn. It does not make Ella McCay a charming character that you want to like be friends with. she's kind of like the dorky girl in the back of the class who asks for extra homework, and then but it treats her as like, well, isn't that charming? And it's like, I guess, like, kinda. Her husband in this is one of the most unbelievably fake human beings I've ever seen in a film. Jamie Lee Curtis is okay as the aunt. Like, it's just such a nothing burger. Her dad is one of the fakest human beings ever. Her brother is like this agoraphobic guy who quite literally just is not a real person. Like, it's full of real the most improbable human beings to ever exist. It's like if you had aliens come to Earth for like 5 minutes and then you sent them away and you're like, all right, write a movie about people. This is what they would come up with. Like, it just feels like that James L. Brooks never interacted with human beings, which is so funny because like he arguably writes really good movies about real people. So I don't know what happened for it to just fall apart like this, but just really, really disappointing. It wants to be a dramedy so bad, but the comedy is just such an and then like the drama is such an I think the most disappointing thing out of all this is that which I'm gonna butcher her last name, but like Ayo Edebari has had a string of just really bad movies the last couple of years, which is just such a shame because I think she's very talented, but whoa, have they been some losers. Like After the Hunt from earlier this year was a big miss. Opus, big miss. And then Ellen McCay. Like her 3 this year were all just big misses. And then, yeah, I mean, just yikes. I gave this a 50 out of 100. It's hard to even talk about because like it's almost about nothing, but it's also like a very overstuffed from a story perspective. It's baffling. Just wow to say the least. Also it's very funny because there's like a flashback to when Ella is supposed to be like 17, 18, and it just is her like normally, and then it like skips forward in the story. It's like, well, now she's 37, and it's like, no, this is the same woman I saw 2 seconds ago. So yeah, wow.
But besides all that, you liked it.
Besides all that, I do think Emma Mackey is talented, and I hope that she gets better work. I know she's going to be the White Witch in the upcoming Narnia movies, so I hope that those are good because she deserves a little better. Also, I know she's co-starring with Glenn Powell and Jenna Ortega and Samuel L. Jackson in the new J.J. Abrams movie, so hopefully that is also good because she needs a win because this is just a stinker. And she's so good in Sex Education, and so I don't think anyone's really used her talents well. But maybe one day. This is on my year. Let me pull up real quick where this is at for my year. No. I think this is really low down.
In the 50s?
It's 51 out of 100. Oh, I'm sorry to say. I actually just gave this one. This is just above Wicked for Good. I might have to reassess that. Hand up, I might have to reassess that. But it's just above Nobody 2, The Amateur, Paddington 3, Karate Kid, and just below Novocaine, Roofman, and Jurassic World Rebirth. Or Jurassic, yeah.
Novocaine
so
that low? Isn't that bad?
I think Novocaine is just such a nothing burger also, but
yeah. It's a 3-star. It's a 3-star.
Yeah, I gave it 3 stars. I gave Ella McCay 2.5. It's 50 out of 100. So that's where we're at with Ella McCay. Disappointing to say the least. All right. Want to get into some news?
Yes.
All right, before we get into news, we're going to do a live unboxing for episode 100. What could it be, folks? Charles, can we get a little drum roll, if you don't mind? That was a really good drum roll, man. Oh! Whoa! Episode 100 cupcakes? Yo! Look at that. Charles, what do you got for episode 100?
Were we all doing things for episode 100?
Obviously, you guys can't eat them, but Caitlin thought it would be fun to
but the thought is
to do something to celebrate.
Aw.
My lighter is incredibly bad.
You didn't. You
Whoa!
Oh yeah, dude, Marty Supreme Wheaties.
See, I thought
$20, so worth it.
That's worth it. See, I thought about getting it and then just cutting off the front and putting it in like a frame.
Could have these if I wanted to.
You're not going to eat them.
Oh, I'm not going to open them at all. It's just going to sit right on the shelf. I don't even think Wheaties are that good. Wheaties kind of
Look,
suck. I think
and
Wheaties would be
and-
long gone if they didn't have people on the front of the boxes. The breakfast of
And-
champions.
I kind of want to get the Wheaties.
Dude, it's 20
and the-
bucks.
In 30 years, if
This
by the
image is
time
Smithsonian.
Timothy Chalamet has like 5 Oscars,
Yeah.
that's going to be like
Oh yeah.
worth $1 bajillion.
One day I have to find him somehow and have him sign this.
Wheaties more Supreme boxes stock.
The breakfast
Only
of
going up.
champions.
It's only going up. You gonna blow them out,
You're
Jack?
gonna blow out. We can
Nah, we all gotta blow it out
blow
together.
it together. Some good ASMR for the people.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh man, that's
Oh,
That was
Well-
lovely. Whoa.
yeah, dude.
That's the only.
Thank you for bringing that to the party there, Charles.
Huh?
That was good. Little adding to the party. Love it.
Yeah.
Little Lego guy.
Little F1 movie. Huh?
Hmm?
Oh, what do you have there?
Is that 8.5?
I finally folded into the Criterion
Oh,
sale again right before it ended.
Nice.
I don't know. That was a movie I watched twice when I was in my Italian film class.
oh, I remember that.
And dude, I watched it twice and I'm like, still, what the heck? Like, what is this movie? I don't know, but I just feel like it's I remember talking about it in class and it was like so important to kind of like the foundation for Italian cinema. And I'm like, you know what? I think I want to own it on physical media just to pull it up whenever I want to get into some really crazy Italian cinema that I wish I understood. So
Heck yeah.
yeah.
Dude. Oh, that's actually one that you should watch. What about the new Zoe Deutsch movie on Netflix where it's what was it? I think we talked about it last
the one
week.
that's in Set It Up.
Yeah.
Lousy.
What's it called?
Set It Up.
Novella
Like-
Vague. Novella Vague, the Netflix one, the Richard Linklater one where it's
Oh, yeah, the-
remaking Jean-Luc Godard's Breathless.
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, if you watch it, let us know. That
Yeah.
might be hype on the year for people. And then next week we got Secret Santa, so we're doing more unboxing next week. It's gonna be electric. All right, let's get into some news. We got only 3 pieces of news, and each of them are insane. First piece is Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson will return, confirmed to return for Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping.
Are they still filming?
No, it's over. It's filmed. Allegedly, I'm using a different word, not apparently this week. Allegedly, the epilogue of the story that focuses on Haymitch's games will have a flash forward of Katniss and Peeta, which I will be reading the book before the movie comes out, so I will give a full book report on the pod. I have
A book report.
just under a year to read it. I'll get there. So I'll give a full book report. I'm bringing it on the plane as I go away for our Christmas break. So I will be reading. Chat, I'll be reading.
Nice.
So yeah, are we pumped for those 2 to come back?
I am.
I'm
I'm curious to see how how they'll be used. You know.
I feel like they shouldn't have announced this. I feel like this should have been a surprise.
I mean, it would have gotten leaked.
This should have been like a year, like a 2 weeks before release kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like this far out, I don't know. And obviously I haven't read the book, so I don't know whether they're in the first 5 minutes of the book or whatever. But dude, imagine theaters having no idea. It would be like Avengers Endgame in there for these Hunger Games heads. I mean, dude, the theater roof would have been blown off. So
The games heads would just freaked out.
yeah, but either way, I'm super excited to see them back in these roles. I feel like these have a special place in kind of like all of our movie going experiences, because these were some of the, I don't know, I'd say it's some of the first big franchise movies that
Oh yeah.
I felt were just huge. Everyone's talking about it. I'm in 5th grade and people are like, yeah, dude, did you go see the new Hunger Games? Yeah, I've read all the books, But I'm just so glad that this franchise is still going strong and in like the fact that they're able to bring these two back, I'm sure it was not cheap, but it's gonna be exciting.
Worth it.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Avengers 4. So there are going to be 4 Avengers Doomsday teaser trailers, one for each week that Avatar is in theaters. So every single week, Avatar will get a new Doomsday trailer. That's just insane. The rumor is that each of the trailers will revolve around each team in Avengers Doomsday. So like one would be our regular Avengers, which is like our people we follow all the time. One is the X-Men, one is the Fantastic Four, and then the last one would be like Doom and Loki. That is a crazy way to release this. But I kind of respect it.
That sounds like an experiment.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's get freaky.
I wonder if all 4 will come together at the end and like make one, because then it's like
create
an incursion.
Chad, are we back? Are we
the Doomsday Initiative?
Are we Avengering right now? Are we back? I mean, we'll see on our lists very soon if it's Doomsday is high up on our lists here. I think we'll all have it. No, I feel like we all.
No spoilers. But like,
I'm excited.
I'm going to the movies 4 weeks in a row anyway. Like, who cares if I just pop in during the commercials for Avatar to see what's up with the new Avengers movie? You know?
Yeah, and worst comes to worst, you'll see an AI version on Twitter, and it's gonna be like, I think this is it. I'm pretty sure this is the trailer.
I've already seen those.
Oh my god, dude! Some of them are first of all, some of them are too good, and then some like start like you're like, is this real? And then it will be like, I don't know, Barney will show up, and you're like, all right, now I know this is not real.
Have you seen the one where Sentry catches Mjolnir, kind of in the air?
No, what?
I've seen that one all over the place. And I always click on it. I always fall for it. What is that?
It's always the writing, you know. Like we're used to our MCU writing, and it's found online. He's right behind me. Yeah, exactly. I mean, holy cow, that is like the number one. I feel like people talk about the MCU, the writing. 100%. The writing is not like some work of art that just should be displayed in a museum. But then I hear the writing on these AI videos. Yeah, and I'm just like, all right, this is clearly fake. They're like,
Marty
guys,
Supreme, help us. We need you to stop Thanos.
Like they say this is fantastic like 50 times. I'm like, all right. It is probably pretty fantastic, but still.
Yeah.
Still.
They're clearly confident. This is a year out. Obviously, they have Spider-Man coming out before then. So like the fact that they're going full-blown Avengers first is crazy. I think also with the week like kind of separation, it falls very interesting on holidays. So it would be the 18th, obviously for this week with Avatar. Then you'd have the 25th with Christmas, the 1st with New Year's Day, and then the 8th, which if you're going to release teaser trailers for things like that, like Christmas is obviously a big one. New Year's, you can release something. The Rose Bowl obviously is New Year's Day. A lot of stuff is just releasing. So it's not a bad strategy. We'll see how it plays out for God.
Yeah, that middle January, that might be the only reason people are going to the theaters.
Anaconda, baby.
Yeah.
Anaconda is actually Christmas Day.
Oh, what? I thought it comes out in
Even
June.
It should be a mid-January movie.
It should be a January movie. It's Christmas. It's going against Marty Supreme Christmas Day.
It's competing against Marty Supreme.
Dude, the Marty Supreme. Can we talk about the ad for Marty? I mean, they have gone all out. Did you guys see the new NBA commercial?
Yeah,
I saw Timmy's playing ping pong, and they have the teams playing on Christmas Day on the ping pong balls. While you have the opera singing, or like this group of people singing together with like the ping pong ball on their heads. It's, dare I say, peak commercial. Yeah. Like if they put that on my TV during every commercial break, just on loop, I'd be the happiest guy in the world.
Basketball, gimme the ball, dude.
And I think it's perfect because it's Timmy doing something that he cares about.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I feel like we get into a rabbit hole here, but there's been a lot of discourse about
Yep.
people being upset with the way
January
that he's
has some good releases, man. There were early screenings for the Bone Temple and Street
I know.
Sing. It's incredible.
I know.
Like blows the last round of the water.
Really?
I can't wait.
Yeah, and Lord of the Rings back in theaters, 25th anniversary, which I think, Charles, you kind of have to go see.
I probably won't see it. You got to pay for it. It's not included in the A list.
Oh, and Is This Thing On expands, which I'd like to see.
I've got the extended editions back there on Blu-ray.
Charles, you're going to be there in the chair for Greenland 2 Migration.
Yeah. Will that be the
We have
2026?
Mercy. We have Mercy.
Yeah, just wait till we get to our 2026 most anticipated. Let's just say Primate may catch my list.
That trailer always makes me laugh. Like I always watch it, and I love it. It's so much fun to watch, and I love hearing other people's reactions to it in the theater. So I hope that trailer, I hope it never stops playing in theaters.
Oh, January 30th. Send Help. That actually looks good. Send Help looks good. All right, and the last piece of news is Paramount. So we talked about it last week, the whole Netflix Warner Brothers thing. Paramount is going for a hostile takeover. So they are going directly to the shareholders for a hostile takeover with a $108 billion hostile takeover deal. Netflix responded with, hey, by the way, we're not buying Warner Brothers to not be a theatrical company. We're going and using theaters. We're entering the theatrical space with this purchase. So now you have two competing companies, Paramount and Netflix. Netflix doing it through obviously the directors, the board of directors, and then Paramount doing it in the hostile takeover fashion, going directly to the shareholders. I wish there was a show on HBO that was about media companies being bought out and one getting a hostile takeover that I could learn from about the situation. It'd be really helpful in this moment of need. But yeah, this is crazy that's heating up.
It's pretty nuts.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we're just kind of like flies on the wall. We can really do nothing about it. Should we be buying Warner Brothers shares? Should we just get a couple? And then if we get hostile takeovered, we could say that we got hostile takeovered. Worst comes to worst, right? Like that'd be kind of cool.
I'm actually an owner in the business.
Yeah.
They
came to me directly.
Yeah, I voted.
I voted
I had to
no.
say that.
Personally, I voted no, but I can't control that. I tried my best.
It's outnumbered.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a check in the mail from Paramount themselves. So yeah, it's heating up. I wish I was a little more knowledgeable to touch base on it. My finance quant, Charles, do you know anything else about this?
Call me your quant.
You are my quant. Quantitative.
No, you pretty much nailed it. I mean, the whole concern right now is if Netflix could even like get it through the antitrust kind of issues that are prevalent. I personally don't think they will. So I'm sort of thinking it's either going to be Paramount or neither.
Yeah.
Is also it seems like the administration is on Paramount's side a little bit.
Well, yeah. Paramount wants to keep Warner together, which also means that the cable networks will stay together, where Netflix is not interested in the cable networks.
Right.
So I also don't super know what that's going to look like either. I don't know. A lot of moving pieces, a lot of things are happening. The other thing too is nothing may happen, right? I mean, it's possible too that Warner Brothers, like I said last time, like could just be using this as like hey, someone thinks we're worth $108 billion. What if we take a loan out? And now some bank would loan them whatever money they wanted and have a new revaluation of the company. So at the end of the day, maybe nothing, right? Maybe Warner Brothers just stays with itself. But yeah, crazy. Anything else on that? Get some trailers?
Sure.
All right. 4 trailers. Then we get into our most anticipated of 2026. The first trailer was a second trailer for Mercy, the January release with Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson with the AI. The second trailer is better?
Way better.
Yeah.
The first trailer, they didn't really give us anything. It was just like
Chris Pratt's career has kind of boned me out.
Why?
Like, I don't know. It's just such a downturn, I guess.
I don't know.
It
I mean,
seems like he's trying to.
Where's my next Star-Lord thing, man?
It doesn't
I mean,
really seem like
Disney's
he's
clearly
trying to
put that on the side for now.
very serious role.
Why is he just not in Avengers? Like, I don't get why he's not in Avengers. They put him on Earth at the end of the last one.
Maybe
He's
he
so
is.
good as Star-Lord.
Maybe he
Yep,
is.
maybe he is. Maybe he is.
I mean, I feel like Star-Lord. I mean, we got what the last Guardians of the Galaxy 2 years ago.
Yeah, going on 3.
2.5. So I mean, it hasn't been that much time.
No,
but
that's
yeah,
true. That's true.
I don't think it's wrong to say you'd love to see him in a little bit more projects though. So I don't. I think it just goes to show how much we enjoy him as an actor, specifically in the MCU.
The last theatrical movie where he actually showed his face was in 2023. Since then, he was a voice in Garfield. He had the Electric
Mario.
State on Netflix. That was also 2023.
Okay.
The Electric State on Netflix, which was horrible, and then the Terminal List, which is a TV show. This year, he has Mercy coming out, something called The Way of the Warrior Kid, which I don't know if that's coming out, and then Mario, and then the Terminal List season 2. So one thing this upcoming year where he is in person, and then the only things on his IMDb is the Mario movie, the Mercy, that Way of the Warrior Kid I said, Terminal List, and then the Untitled Garfield sequel project. So he has really no other like live action role upcoming that's a theatrical release.
He's just a voice.
I don't know about you guys. I'm excited for this movie.
I'm excited as well. I think it's gonna be a test. I feel like if this does well, he's back.
It very much feels very Minority Report-esque.
Yeah.
I 1000% agree with that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that you have, Rebecca Ferguson in this movie. You also have Chris Pratt. Do I think it's going to be like my number one movie next year? Probably not. But like, I don't know. From what I've seen from the trailers, the first one and the second one, I've found it to be an interesting concept. And the fact that it's coming out early next year, there's no doubt in my mind that it's probably one of the more entertaining movies that will be in theaters during that time.
Yeah.
If it comes out the same weekend as the Bone Temple, then all right, maybe it's like behind one. Like other than that, this is like what I'm going to.
I think at the beginning of the year, there's a good chance this will all lead our number one of the year list. So
that's what I'm saying.
Man, he had a great run for like 9 years.
Rebecca Ferguson is an interesting choice for this role.
She has a fascinating career, I feel. Because she is far more talented than like the project she picks sometimes.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like she's pretty well known, pretty famous, and she's playing a role where she's probably going to show zero emotion, zero actually it's pretty much just going to be like reciting lines. She's AI. She's a robot.
Yeah,
I don't know. I still think humans being able to depict AI is quite interesting.
Yeah.
No, but we'll see. I think Chris Pratt needs a cowboy movie. Chris Pratt as a cowboy, I think could work well.
Maybe like a dirty Western,
Yeah, like a very like a low budget crime Western, I think would be great.
Yeah, I would enjoy that. I mean, I think we need more Westerns in general. I think that is a genre of movies that for some reason, as more time has gone by, we're just like, yeah, we don't need more of those.
Chris Pratt as like a sheriff in like a just starting town in the Wild West, I think could work really well.
That'd be great.
He's just like guys come in who are all wanted.
Mustache.
And yeah, like a nice good like that could work. I'd be on that. All right, a couple trailers next. We'll do the Street Fighter teaser trailer. This released during the Game Awards. We got to see basically everyone as their characters in Street Fighter. Are you guys Street Fighter guys? No.
I was too busy playing sports growing up.
Okay. You and I literally played Smash Bros. All the time in college. What are you talking about? Yeah, really Smash is like my number one way I know Street Fighter.
Because of Ryu and Ken.
Ryu and Ken. Which I don't think Ken's in this. Maybe Ken will be the tease for the sequel. Oh no, Ken is in this. Sorry. Noah Centineo plays Ken. My bad. I did like how game accurate everyone looked. I think that's very cool. I really did like that. The cast is incredible, to say the least. Shout out Noah Centineo. Andrew Koji, David Desmalchin, Jason Momoa is in this. 50 Cent is in this. Cody Rhodes for WWE heads out there. So yeah, I guess I'm excited for this. Maybe I should start playing Street Fighter. I like fighting games.
Or just more Smash.
Well, it's funny. We have Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat 2 like in the same year. So I guess we'll see which one is better. Yeah, I should play more Smash. I got to get the new Metroid. I've been thinking about that too. So many things happening. Any other thoughts on this? It was just a good teaser.
Yeah. No.
Is it going to appear on any of our lists in a little bit?
No.
Oh. Whoa.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Jack,
I'm out, chat. I'm out.
I'm sorry. I'm just not that it didn't look good. I'm just like not that interested.
Less
I'm
about
out.
Street Fighter.
I'm out.
Sorry, guys.
No, fair. Hey,
Is it
fair.
gonna show up? No.
No. You know what's gonna happen? This will be like my version.
Wicked.
Yeah. Jack's gonna be like, I get it now.
I hope so.
He'll see the Hadouken and be like, I get it now.
I hope so.
He'll see that blue ball.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it's like just his eyes expand and he's like, I understand.
It's the blue ball.
Just starts crying and clapping in the theater.
It's the blue ball. I might want to change my phrasing, but it's that ball and then a photo of Jack and then the meme with the credit card.
No, the blue ball goes forward and Noah Centineo's giant face is in IMAX and a single tear goes down Jack's face. I get it now.
Hey, Noah Centineo, Star of Warfare.
Yeah, Noah Centineo,
Right?
Star of Warfare and star of the to-be original, How to Be a Quarterback. Oh, those commercials. Just why are there commercials for that? All right, next trailer is The Drama, the first of 3 movies next year with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson together in them. A24, so Charles is ready to roll. A happily engaged couple is put to the test when an unexpected turn sends their wedding week off the rails. Do we like this? Does this look good? What am I supposed to do this? That's what it adds. Like,
Can you guys see that?
there you go.
That's Jack's. Wait, what did I do?
We're back. So yeah, The Drama. This trailer looked decent.
I thought it looked good. I'm anticipating it.
I think this is something where I see the trailer and I really like both of these actors. So this is a project I'm kind of immediately going to be invested in. Trailer didn't give me much. And I like that. You know? And I think I said the same for Die My Love. And while I wasn't the biggest fan of that movie, I think that there still was a certain audience that movie really resonated with.
Yeah.
So I still stand by. I think I appreciate both of these actors a lot. So just kind of trust that they're going to bring it home here.
I'm with you. I also think it's fun that Timothée Chalamet has kind of taken over Christmas, and now Robert Pattinson's like, hold my beer, I'm the March April guy. Because we had the Batman, Mickey 17, and now this, all in that March April kind of grouping. So I do like that. Also, those glasses are sick. I gotta get a pair of those glasses. I don't even need glasses, but I do like
Pattinson's whole fit in this trailer. It's just like I gotta dress like that.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
I feel like he could wear anything, and you're just like, you know what? Add to cart.
You're like, this guy looks pretty cool. Like, should I like be doing that?
I mean, it's almost like he
And then
has.
you forget he's Robert Pattinson.
It's almost like he pays someone to like probably like put
It
clothes
looks
on his
effortless
back.
though. That's the thing. Like some of these guys they dress and you're like, I could tell you're trying. He just like looks casual. Like he just
So
looks like
nonchalant.
he just picks it up off the ground. Yeah, I'm in on this. All right, the last trailer is the biggest trailer, obviously. Supergirl. Supergirl, Kara Zor-El's story of in her darker origin before she finally made her way to Earth. Directed by Greg Gillespie, starring Millie Alcock as the titular Supergirl. David Cornsweet is going to appear in this movie. Jason Momoa is Lobo. And obviously we had, Crypto in this as well. What'd you guys think of this trailer?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I think
I thought this looked awesome.
I think it's like honey. James Gunn dropped a new mixtape. I'm in.
Yeah, so this is the
Directed by
first DCU movie not directed or written by James Gunn. Now, I think it's pretty clear it's got the Gunnisms.
Yeah. He's still like overlooking the project and still very much involved.
Yeah.
Just didn't write it or direct it.
I think people calling this Guardians is, I guess, fair. I don't know. I think that any kind of superhero in space doesn't auto become Guardians. I do hope that they try to set themselves apart from Guardians, though. But also, if you're going to copy something, why not copy Guardians?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Guardians is kind of awesome.
I mean, I think what most people are calling it Guardians from is, all right, it takes place in space. It uses some pretty awesome music to kind of like introduce us, or it plays a big part in the movie. Obviously, Crypto hits the record player. Record player plays, what is it? Call Me.
Yeah,
for the trailer. Like I think that people are just associating like a really good soundtrack with Guardians of the Galaxy. So then it has like, I don't know, like good music. She had the Walkman on, and people are like, oh, that's Star-Lord. It's like, all right.
The trend code,
honestly,
such aura. I got.
And like you said, if superhero movies were to be like, I want to be like one movie, being like Guardians of the Galaxy is probably
not a bad one to pick.
Probably the movies to be like.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we want to be like Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah. This is lacking.
No.
I'm not getting a lot of Morbius vibes from this.
Where's Madam Web?
I do like, though, that so far each DC character has kind of had like their own theme song that isn't just the theme. Like obviously Punk Rocker is very Superman. Then she's got Blondie, Call Me, and then because I'm delusional, Batman has Something in the Way. But yeah, I really do like that. Also, Jason Momoa, quick look as Lobo is like just perfect. Just like it looks just perfect. I have read the comic this is based on.
You got a reader over here.
This one had pictures in it, guys. I really was able to work through it. It's a fantastic comic. I really do recommend it if you have not had a chance to read it. I'm sure you can pick it up somewhere on Amazon for like $10 or something. It's very, very good. And I hope that it's a good adaptation because it's a very well-made comic.
Sweet.
But yeah, anything else on this? Kicking off summer movie season, Supergirl.
How about
See
it?
how
Gonna be a great summer movie season.
Oh yeah.
Gonna be great.
Oh yeah. I'm pumped. Pumped at least.
Good.
Eating real good. All right. Moving on to our draft, the most anticipated films of 2026. We're doing 10 picks here. Obviously, with it, it's called a draft, but if we, pick the same thing, who cares? It's just our lists. We're gonna go 10 through 1. The order that I have on my screen is Jack, myself, and Charles, and then we can snake it, or we can just
we want to go 1 through 10 because I feel like 1 and 2 are going to be the same for all of us.
Oh,
and I feel like
let's go to 10 down. Let's go to 10 down.
10 down.
We gotta build up the anticipation.
Yeah. What if one of us throws something crazy or later on that list?
I was just kidding. I'm really glad. That
I think
I'm just kidding.
1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like we'll have similar things. All right. Let's do this. Jack. Do we want to snake it or we want to just go back to the top? Because we're not stealing anything from anybody, so we can just go back to the top if that's easier. And the crowd goes silent.
We can just snake. Let's snake it.
We're snaking it. All right.
I feel like snaking is fun. I feel like when I was making this list, it was really hard because there's movies coming out in 2026 with directors that I appreciate, with actors that I like, but I haven't seen anything from the movie.
Oh, I have quite a few of those.
So it's like, I'm not saying that I haven't done that, but I think that's what makes this hard.
Yeah.
Is because you're like, all right, this director has this certain standard that in my head I uphold and I find to be, something that I will go and watch.
Yes.
No matter what, right?
Facts. I like it.
So for me, this really has nothing to do with this pick, considering this pick is very.
And having said that, I'm going with Supergirl.
With number 10, I'm going with Toy Story.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Toy Story 5.
Yeah. It's just too nostalgic. I'm like, honestly, I didn't hate the fourth one as much as I think most people did, and I really like the route that they're taking with this, especially if it can teach anything to kids about maybe picking up a toy instead of just being glued to their iPads. I would love that. So if they can communicate that in a very sincere way, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, kids, hang out with your sleeper cell toys and not your iPad. That's the moral of the story. All right. My number 10 is also a Disney film, and my number 10 is Avengers. Avengers Doomsday is my number 10.
Wow.
As of right now, I think there's a lot of confusion around this movie. Like, we really don't super know what it's going to be. It's a lot of question marks about like who actually is in it, all that stuff. So yeah, right now for me it is 10. Maybe with the trailer that's coming out this week it'll change, but right now it's 10.
Okay.
Charles.
So I put all these movies down and I didn't put them in any particular order. I think at 10
draft.
I think at 10 I'll put Spider-Man.
All right.
Nice.
You guys may be surprised that the other Marvel film doesn't make an appearance. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. But Spider-Man, I'm actually like I'm pretty excited for it. It has a chance to make me excited for the Avengers. But right now I'm just kind of like tired from I'm
just exhausted.
I think the whole MCU is kind of just tired. So hopefully Spider-Man brings me back in.
You're not pumped for Wonder Man at the end of January?
The trailer looks good. It looks fun. It'll be some good.
Maybe I'll have to do my reporting back to you guys, like I did for the Accolade and all the other Star Wars shows.
Is it me again?
Back.
Yeah,
Yep.
back to you. He got lost in the snake.
I will take for my number 9 Matchbox. It's the comedy with John Cena based on Matchbox cars.
Also, shout out John Cena, retired this week.
I saw that clip.
Match.
It was great.
So, the Matchbox.
I am not familiar with this.
Yeah, tell us a little more about this.
It's a comedy featuring John Cena. It's directed by Sam Hargrave. He did the Extraction movies.
Oh, what?
But yeah, it's supposed to be based on like the Matchbox like car brand.
All right.
That's kind of like awesome. What?
Right?
Well, what?
Yeah.
It's a crazy pull, Charlie.
Yeah, seriously,
Nice.
Charles.
Nice.
Thanks, fellas. Yeah.
I didn't see that one coming.
Chuck Googled 2026 movies based on brands.
Not sequels.
The Hershey movie.
Whoa, that's just out of nowhere. All right, my number 9 is a movie I know very little about and is maybe my most perplexing film of 2026, just because of everything surrounding it and the fact it even exists. And that is The Adventures of Cliff Booth, the continuation of the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood movie coming to Netflix, where David Fincher is directing the Cliff Booth sequel. Very interesting, weird. I'm that first look is going to be just fascinating, I think. And yeah, we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. But Cliff Booth, as Pitt is so far the number 1 movie of the year for me in F1. So if Pitt can go back to back years, that'd be pretty incredible, honestly. So yeah,
The
That's
power
my-
up Pitt.
That's
Could have been great.
That's my number 9.
Could have been 3 years in a row if he was in the Batman.
Yeah. What a shame.
Still can be. Maybe
Yeah.
he hears this and he's like, you know what? That's the push I needed.
He's like, wait, I could go for 3 years. What?
What are we at? I'm at 9.
You're at 9.
All right. At number 9, I have Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Whoa. Okay, so Spider-Man is off the board for 2 of us already.
I think I have it this low just because it's owned by Sony. I don't think they're going to take any crazy risks here. And not to say that it still can't be a good movie.
Yeah, fair.
I just think, I don't know. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, hard to beat. Really hard to beat. So we've gotten what? I don't want to say 6 or 7, but we probably have gotten like 7 or 8 Spider-Man movies in the 2000s. Not even including the animated ones. So that's 10.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a lot. So I really hope they can find a way to make this feel unique and different from the previous Spider-Man movies we've seen. But I still have hope. I love Tom Holland. The shots we got earlier this year from them shooting on location looked
so
awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
So cool. So it felt wrong if I were to leave this off my list. So yeah, I got that. And then at number 8, I have Judy from Alejandro Inarritu.
Oh yes, the Tom Cruise Inarritu.
I don't want to. I don't know. It's just with his movie with DiCaprio, and then the Birdman movie with Michael Keaton.
It's time for the Tom Cruise Oscar.
I like that. I really do. I think The Revenant it's very barbaric, and I think that the 2 movies that I've seen from him I just love. And I think it's weird to me to think that you can make something so artsy that is from such a long time ago. Like, and it's going to come up again later in this draft. But like The Revenant took place in what, like the 1600s, 17 or 1700s?
Yeah.
Late 17 or yeah. And it just feels so real and raw. And you have this DiCaprio performance, and then in the Birdman, you have Michael Keaton. So like just like 2 really good leading performances. Tom Cruise leading this one. I feel like this is a can't miss if you care about movies at all. So I feel like it would have been wrong to disclude that one from the list.
I agree. And it's gonna come up later. A little tease for the people. All right, my number 8 is Werewolf, the new Robert Eggers movie with. Listen, I'm really just here to see what they do with like this concept. Obviously, Nosferatu. What was that, a year ago now? Yeah, last year.
Yeah, last Christmas
was great. And I think that he's kind of got these down now. And so Werewolf just sounds exciting. I really am excited. Defoe in another weird role is going to be awesome. And I can't wait for this one. So yeah, Werewolf Christmas next year. Because Dune. So Marty Supreme Christmas Day this year, Werewolf next year. That's my Christmas is saved. We did it, guys. Charles, you're 8 and 7.
At 8, I am going to take Supergirl.
Oh. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
First one to take Supergirl off the list.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like Superman, and I'm excited to see where the DCU goes. I wouldn't say I'm like over the moon about Supergirl. I just don't know that much about her.
I mean, next year we got 3 projects from them. We got Supergirl, Clayface, and then Lanterns. Which Lanterns? Oh boy,
you've been getting some looks at it recently, right?
Yeah, they did like a little behind the scenes thing, and then like a little 5-second tease, which looked good.
Gets me excited. Looks good.
Yeah.
So that's my 8, and then at 7, I'll take The Bride.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Bride.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck getting
Good
one
pick.
off the board early. He
Good
gets to see
pick.
that one in March.
Yeah, I'm hoping it. I don't really know. I was about to
So
say,
far,
I'm hoping
Charles does not have to wait past June to watch everything on his list, I think. Or July.
Matchbox come out.
Yeah, when's this Matchbox come out?
When does it come out?
How do I see Cena on an IMAX screen?
Driving a Matchbox car.
No, The Bride looks awesome.
Yeah.
I do think that that's going to be quite good. I hope it is, at least. That was another one Netflix could have bought, and then they went with the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein instead, and then they were like, well, we don't need 2 Frankenstein movies. So then I got picked up, and now it's going to be in theaters, which is cool.
Christian Bale, I was talking to my roommates about him.
Yeah.
We all agreed he's one of like very few actors that we will see a movie because he's in it. Like we will go to the theater and we will watch a movie because he's in it.
That's a draft. We should do that draft.
And I was going to text you guys like who are actors that
Coleman Domingo
for you, Tom Cruise for Hunter. Like Christian Bale is one of those guys.
Skylar Gisondo.
Yeah. Shout out to Jizzman.
Yeah. Hope he's doing all right. We'll get his Oscar one day. All right. My number 7 is a movie that Charles and I got to see a clip of early. And got to see the man himself, which actually is now, I'd put him on this list as well. Guys,
Coyote versus Acme. Yeah, I like that one too.
That just missed my list, unfortunately. But it's 7 Eye Project Hail Mary. I'm very excited for Project Hail Mary. I think Gosling is incredible in almost everything he's in. I really like the book, which says a lot. And
big reader over here.
A lot of book talk today.
If this is anyone's first episode,
yeah, they think I'm an avid reader.
They think you're a bookworm.
They do. Sorry to hurt their feelings. And then the other thing I'm really excited for is this is the first directing job that Chris Lord and or Phil Lord and Chris Miller have had since I think 2014. Let me double check that. That seems crazy to me to say out loud, but yeah, 2014. I mean, they did a couple shows in the interim, but the last movie they directed was 22 Jump Street in 2014. They also did the Lego movie the same year in 2014. So it's been over a decade since they directed something, and it's Project Hail Mary. So it's very, very excited for that. Comes out, I think, March next year. Jack, you get to do 6 and 7.
Whoa.
Yeah. Our 12-year-old viewers just freaked out in their 5th grade class.
Subscribe.
I think we're going to subscribe to these guys. Smash that like button, you guys.
And number 7, I have The Bride.
Oh.
It's a movie that was on my list actually for last year, but the release date got pushed back. So very happy that it's officially coming to theaters. And then we got a first look at it again. I think Bale's up there with the GOATs. I think this is an interesting point in his career. So I'm very excited to see what he does here. Not to mention Jake Gyllenhaal, Maggie Gyllenhaal. I've never seen any of the movies she's directed, so I can't really speak to her craft in that area. Maybe I'll revisit or watch some of the movies she's directed to kind of get an idea heading into the movie. But loves Frankenstein. This is just such a different view into that story. So pretty pumped. Cast is great. And then number 6,
Do you think she gets yelled at a lot for sorry? Do you think she gets yelled where's Rachel? A lot when she's walking down the street.
Where's Rachel?
Where is she? I bet she gets that a lot. Sorry, that freaked my head.
It's okay.
Go ahead, 6.
No, you're good. But then I was also saying seeing Jessie Buckley in Hamnet got me just more excited for this movie because I'd never seen her before. So I think
those trailers where it's going to say Oscar Award winner Jessie Buckley as the bride are going to just hit so good. They're just sitting in a Dropbox somewhere waiting.
As soon as she wins the award, they're gonna be like, we need to post a new trailer. It's gonna be electric.
Oh yeah.
But at number 6, I have Hunger Games.
Ooh,
really excited for this. I think it's a lot of good castings here. It did. I don't know. I just think these movies, I always have such a great time with them. in this one. Just it looks so interesting because it's kind of like the ballad of not the ballad, but the last one we got. What?
Yeah, wasn't it the
year and a
Ballad
half
of
ago?
Songbirds and Snakes?
Yeah, Ballad of
Yeah.
Songbirds and Snakes. I don't know. It felt so different, but still contained in this Hunger Games universe. So excited to see new characters in them, or hopefully they don't keep harping on things that happen in the later movies, and they can actually make this, a story about Haymitch and not a story about, Katniss and Peeta or something.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be great, and I'm really excited.
I'll let you guys know. So you saw Regretting You, and you were like, "Dang, this McKenna Gray is like very talented. I cannot wait for Hunger Games."
I was like, I'm actually gonna buy all the McKenna Gray's steelbooks and send them to Charlie's house.
You're like
this guy.
I mean, McKenna Grace between Regretting You and 5 Nights at Freddy's 2. You're like, hang on.
McKenna Grace and Anthony Ramos in the same movie.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
Charlie, are you in?
We got a winner.
Charlie, what do you think about that?
You're watching Regretting You, and you're like, is this the girl from Young Sheldon? What?
Now, is this the girl from Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire?
Is this young I, Tanya from the movie I, Tanya? What's going on here? No, that's a good one. I'm excited for that as well. Hunger Games might be the most like, I don't know, if this one hits, maybe the most quality franchise from just like an overarching perspective.
Society eats up Hunger Games like
they're good for they bat like has there really been a bad Hunger Games yet?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I don't think so. I think people think Mockingjay Part 1 is the worst one.
And those people are
I
wrong.
don't mind it. I like it. I think it's a good movie.
Yeah. All right, my 6, I have Supergirl. I'm with Charles on this. Very excited to see where the DCU goes next. I think this will be a good test for the DC universe to see how people are interested in it. Between this and Lanterns and Clayface, I think next year will be very interesting for the DC universe. And we'll obviously get some news with, Superman's to be filming and Batman 2 will be filming. So next year is really coming up DC, and this is going to kick it off strong. So yeah, Supergirl looks good.
Nice.
Excited.
Nice.
6
looks super, girl.
And that's fantastic.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to.
My 6 is also Hunger Games. Jack, we have very similar lists.
Wow.
Echo everything he said, and also like one additional thing is I like any movie that I can go to with Jenna, and this is one of those that's like I know she's gonna want to see it.
Yeah, fair.
So yeah,
Supergirl.
Yeah.
Honestly, all of yours so far, besides maybe Matchbox, I feel like Jenna would go to.
Nah, Jenna's definitely gonna love Matchbox. It's got to be like her #1 movie for the year. Right?
Jenna actually made me familiar with Matchbox. I wouldn't.
Whoa,
Charles, I have to see Matchbox in Dolby.
And
I'm sorry, I have to. I have to.
Charlie, what do you know about this Matchbox movie?
Charles is Matchbox and 70 millimeter. We might have to fly across the country for it. All right, and then your 5, Charles.
My 5 is something we discussed today. The drama.
Wow, seriously. All right.
I'm just a big Pattinson guy. And I like Zendaya a lot too. And it's A24.
Yep, which we've learned that Charles loves.
And more than anything, I like the way this looks. Like the kind of grainier, kind of like the older looking, kind of cozy.
You can set your watch to a A24 movie coming out the front half of the year that's like a New York drama about a couple. It's like the 4th year in a row, I feel.
Hey, New Yorkers are gonna eat him up, man.
Charles did not like the one from this last year, though.
Which one was that?
You already forgot about it.
Materialists.
Yeah. And then I think the year prior would be what? We Live in Time?
Yeah, We Live in Time was great. I love it.
That was great.
I think it's great.
Yeah, that's my
all
5.
right.
I like that. That's a great one, Charles. I'm very excited for the drama. My number 5 is I think if you were to tell me that I only get to pick 3 things on this list to see at all, this might be one of the 3. Like that's I had my top 5 I had a very hard time putting together. I really struggle with it. You could really interchange kind of anything in the top.
I feel like 1, 2 is pretty easy.
1 and 2, yeah, but I'm saying like 3 through 5, you could interchange any of these in my opinion, for me at least.
Sure.
And 5, I'm going with the untitled Steven Spielberg UFO movie. It's Spielberg back doing sci-fi. I also didn't know that Spielberg was like a huge just UFO guy in general. I think it's called The Dish, but like that's just rumored right now. So I just said untitled Spielberg movie. And it's his first time really directing something that's not a remake or the biopic of his life since 2018. So coming up on like 7 years, which is insane. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm very excited for this. I think it's first time with an original story since Munich, or like it's been a long time since he's had anything like that. So this looks great. I'm very excited for it. He wrote this story. It's something he's wanted to make for a while. Josh O'Connor, Charles's new guy, starring in this alongside Emily Blunt, Coleman Domingo, Colin Firth, Wyatt Russell, and Eve Hewson. It's written by Spielberg and David Koepp, and you maybe say to yourself, David Koepp, who's that? Try the guy who wrote the first Mission Impossible, the first Jurassic Park, and Black Bag. Yeah, that guy. So yeah, I'm very, very pumped for this. We actually got our first little teaser poster, I guess, for it. Like in Times Square. This feels definitely like something that's a Super Bowl trailer, I will say. This screams Super Bowl trailer. So yeah, that is my number 5 is the Spielberg untitled UFO movie.
Such a tasteful pick there, Hunter.
Thank you.
God, that is good.
God, I'd love to see that.
For me, number 5, I have Werewolf, Robert Eggers. Again, I don't know. I just feel like we have a director who's kind of like he's found what he's great at, and he's just going to keep going at it.
He's going to milk it.
So I'm really excited. Aaron Taylor Johnson, I loved him in Nosferatu. I think my one complaint about that movie is that we did not get enough of Aaron Taylor Johnson. So the fact that Aaron Taylor Johnson is leading this movie, a movie of his I want to revisit is like The Northman. I think that was a movie I watched and I really loved. But when I think about it, I'm just like, I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I loved it. And his style is just so interesting. I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. I'm excited for it. And then at number 4, this sounds very contradictory, but I have Avengers Doomsday. I have this at 4, not because I think it's going to be the best movie or like one of the best movies of the year, but in terms of anticipation.
Yeah.
All of the culmination of, look, you go back to Infinity War and Endgame. You think, man, they're putting everything together. This is going to be really hard. And they killed it. I'm not saying the same result's going to happen for this movie. It could be an absolute dumpster fire. And I'd still be like, I'm anticipating it. I don't know about you all, but like, I know we're all kind of getting fatigued with the MCU and how they've kind of been setting up their stories over the past couple of years. So this is really it. It's like,
yeah,
they either have the sauce or they don't. I don't like, we went to Fantastic Four and there's people that loved it. And we were just kind of like, man, we really thought there was a good movie in here, but they just kind of shred it down to the bits that we didn't love. And we wish that there was more time devoted to these characters instead of, you know, I don't know.
I'm with you.
It's the kid in me. I'm like, I want this movie to be good because we've had such incredible experiences with these movies, but am I expecting that? No.
I think there's a really good chance that this is either a dumpster fire or it could be really good. Like there was a quote that I heard about Michael Bay, and it was basically like Michael Bay feels the most comfortable when it's over a $200 million budget and there's an explosion every 2 minutes. And it gets very uncomfortable when there's not that. And I wonder if the Russos are similar. Like they get very uncomfortable when there's not a superhero they get to play with on screen,
Yeah.
because from a filmmaking perspective specifically, their Avengers and Captain America movie are really good. Like they're just well paced, like they're well made. They don't, I guess they're not like the most visually stunning thing in the world, but like they're just really well put together, and like they balance storylines really well. And then you look at their other stuff that they make outside of that, and it's just a dumpster fire in comparison. Like it looks atrocious. Like it doesn't balance the characters and story well. And so maybe them coming back to this sandbox is like, I don't know, maybe like a sigh of relief for them. So I'm very interested to see how this goes. I think these first teasers are going to be huge. Clearly, they're either confident or worried with them releasing a year in advance. But we'll have to see.
They got to find a way to make us care about these characters. Like I think that's what's so hard, is because going into Infinity War and Endgame, you had characters you loved, you had characters you cared for. Holy cow, Iron Man almost dying in the first Avengers movie. I mean, people in my theater were like, no way, like this can't happen. So I hope they can find a way to bring some chemistry together between some of these characters that I hope people just get, some of these characters just get slaughtered. I hope that it's not just like, gee golly, guys, this was fantastic, we did it.
Yeah.
I hope that Doom comes in and there's just a massacre.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me, and I don't know, maybe I'm like, oh, maybe MCU
No, I think
needs
that's
to
the
be a bit
way
darker.
to go.
And I think that in Infinity War, you kind of have that moment too, where Thanos comes out and he's like, I've arrived. Don't worry about it. Bro, like chokes out Thor and Loki and like beats the crap out of the Hulk, and everybody's like, all right, this is the guy.
It's the guy.
So I don't know. I'm excited for it. Am I expecting it to be the best movie of the year? No. So number 5.
Number 5.
Or number 4.
Number 4.
Sorry.
All right, my number 4 is the Tom Cruise Alejandro Iñárritu movie. I am beyond excited for this. I think that this is Cruise's Oscar moment. I just want to read the synopsis for this real quick, just to set the most powerful man in the world embarks on a frantic mission to prove he's humanity's savior before the disaster he's unleashed destroys everything. That is the most Cruise thing of all time. I can already visualize him running right now in my mind to save the day. I think this is going to be great. The thing that gets me really excited for this is how excited Cruise is about this. This is his first movie, I think, in 7 years that isn't a sequel. Yeah, American Made was the last time that he was in a movie that wasn't a Mission Impossible or a Top Gun. So we're at 9 years when this comes out, and man, oh man, am I pumped for this. So yeah, this looks great. Jack, you really covered it really well when you kind of talked about it, but this is great. This is my birthday movie also. This comes out on the day before my birthday, so little treat for me. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate it. And yeah, love it.
4
and 3.
My 4 is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sequel, the animated one.
Chad, how do we tell them? It's a 2027 release.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, man.
What?
Hey, at least he can fall back on
September
Sergeant
17th, 2027.
He's got Sergeant Rock to fall back on.
Wait, who's Sergeant Rock?
Charles. The Avatar movie comes out in 2026.
That's not what I wanted.
Michael Jackson.
It's a good thing I planned for this. I had no other.
Ow!
I had an 11th. We're slotting in Project Hail Mary.
Whoa!
Yeah.
The slot in at 4?
Yeah. I was actually looking for a way. I had 5 left, and I've been trying to find a way to get them all in. So it's a good thing I
my god! I hope your 3 is something that also doesn't come out 2027.
I'm certain. No, Project Hail Mary. Hunter and I saw some sneak peeks and heard about the filmmaking and all the behind the scenes at Comic-Con. And it just sounds great. I loved The Martian. I love Andy Weir. I'm in the middle of the book. It's been taking me a really long time to read it. But it's a very interesting story thus far. and I love Ryan Gosling. So, yeah, my number 4, just as I planned. And then my number 3 is The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love the first
Very
one.
nice.
This is another film that Jenna would go see with me, and I could probably get my sister to see it with me too, which would be sweet.
And you could buy all their tickets on your AMC account and get some rewards.
Yep.
Let me tell you, that popcorn bucket is going to hit a big shoe with a little forky point to the bottom. That's the popcorn bucket for Devil Wears Prada 2. It's
The high heel shoes?
Oh yeah.
With the fork?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do we see
or a designer bag? Chat.
That'd be good.
I love this pick, Charles. This is a great pick at 3.
Thank you.
Or maybe what if they just did a collab where girls could bring in their purses into the movies and they could just fill it up with popcorn?
Yes.
That'd be pretty.
They would love that, I'm sure, because they would want to get the butter all over their handbags, right?
Yeah.
We will fill up your handbag with as much Diet Coke as you want.
Do you want jalapenos with that?
Yeah.
We have straws.
They're extra, but we will do that.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's my 4 and 3.
That's a great one, Charles.
Thank you.
My 3 is Spider-Man 4.
I knew it was going to be Spider-Man.
Since this movie has released the like behind the scenes stuff, I've had that as my background on my phone of that. I am so excited for Spider-Man 4. I think the last No Way Home is like 2 or 3 of my Spider-Man movies ever. Spider-Man is like my favorite outside of Superman. It's like those two are 1 and 1 for me. I'm really excited to see kind of where this goes next, a little bit away from the multiverse stuff. Fingers crossed. Punisher in this, Hulk in this, not Sydney Sweeney. What's her name? Stranger Things. Sadie Sink is still a mystery role we don't know about. Daniel Dustin Cretton directing this after I think he did a great job with Shang-Chi. Like I think all the pieces are coming together to make this really something special. I'm very, very excited for this. So yeah, Spider-Man 4 is my number 3. Jackie boy.
Lovely. Are we down to my 3?
Yes.
All right. At number 3 for me, I have the untitled Steven Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
Also very excited for this. I think I don't know.
Now here's a guy.
Whether you love movies and you watch everything that comes out, or you just kind of turn them on and flip through the channels on the TV or flip through the streaming sites. I don't even know what it's called anymore. You have experience with Spielberg's filmography. Everyone has seen some of his work to some capacity. So I'm really excited to see him return to form here with this sci-fi, I think, Minority Report. I remember when I saw that when I was younger, and I was like, dude, this movie is so good. So hoping we can kind of bring that back. And my boy Coleman Domingo's in this. Like, come on. How can this miss? Josh O'Connor, Coleman Domingo. It's going to be great. So that's what I have for 3. And then at number 2, I have Dune Messiah, or Dune Part 3, whatever you want to call it. And I don't really know. I don't think I need to talk much about it. I think we're all very excited for this movie. And I think we're going to talk about it more because I'm sure that's what you guys have as well. So,
is anyone else worried this is not going to come out in 2026?
No, they already wrapped filming, right?
Yeah, I think so.
If anything, they're going to move it up to like a November release.
That'd be nice.
That's what I've
spoiler. I also have Dune 2. Dune 3 is my number 2 as well. Man, I can't wait.
It's my number 2 as well.
Oh, that means it's coming together. It's coming together.
I think I'm excited for the Pattinson entrance in this movie. What does his character look like? What is he all about?
Oh yeah.
I just think each character in these movies is so interesting. Not to say you could have like an entire movie devoted to them, But I really do think each of these characters, like Fade Rotha, dude, we got maybe like what, 15, 20 minutes of screen time.
And he's so good.
So good. So
good.
Excited to see what they do with, a weapon like Robert Pattinson here. Really excited for that. And then again, Timmy, he's just being great. So shaving his head, going all out for the bit. I like it.
The cast for this is just, it's almost gross. Like, it's almost gross to read.
Like Florence Pugh is in these movies, and you just forget that.
Anya Taylor-Joy showed up in the last one for like 45 seconds, and she's going to play a role in this one. Never forget, Duncan Idaho will return in Dune 3. Jason Momoa is back. Javier Bardem, obviously. Rebecca Ferguson. Oh my God.
Charlie, what is that face?
There's a time jump, right?
Nothing.
Did Charles not know Duncan Idaho was back?
No, I knew Duncan was back.
It's the greatest name maybe ever.
Duncan Idaho.
All of their names are so funny, and then it's just
This
like
cast is
I am Duncan
nuts.
Idaho.
It's filthy. Like they should win best cast at every award show.
They should
that
just
has
take
that.
this
It's a
cast
category.
and put him in a Knives Out movie.
Dude.
Yeah. Honestly, just put Benoit on Arrakis. That could work.
Benoit Blanc.
These still suits.
I don't like sand.
The sand is perplexing me.
That was
Now,
good.
where's all
That
this
was good.
spice come from? The only spice I know is from the Colonel, and his is finger licking good.
I will say no Fraser here, so I'm a bit upset. Cinematographer, hopping off, going to do the Beatles. I think that is the only thing I can say that I'm upset about. But again, I think from what I've heard, this movie takes place in so many different locations that maybe it's for the better that it's a different cinematographer to maybe give it a different feel.
Because there is, I think, a 10 to 20 year time jump, I believe.
Yeah, and fellas, do we think that Denis Villeneuve gets a nod for best director, best this gets a nod at best picture, gets serious contention for best picture? Like,
dude,
I feel like it has
the awards campaign of our number one versus this is just gonna be just get your popcorn ready. Also, I did have a vision. Let me paint you a vision here. We're sitting in the theater in July for Spider-Man 4, and the Dune trailer is playing, and it says starring Academy Award winner Timothée Chalamet. Doesn't that just, I mean, that, yeah, I know. It makes you feel real good inside.
It just feels right.
It warms your tummy.
It feels right.
Yeah.
Trying to think,
and the fact he's going from this to Bond next is just like, that's the greed they talk about in the Bible. Unbelievable. This guy. This Denny guy. Ugh, can't wait. All right, should we just all say our number one at the same time? 1, 2, 3. Michael Jackson.
The Odyssey.
The Odyssey. The Odyssey. Yeah.
How
This is just going to be. I know none of us had a chance to see, obviously, the little prelude in 70mm this weekend. But some people got to see the 5-minute prelude, and man, I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I really am going to try to see this in 70mm. We should all try to find a way.
We're going
get
to.
Together.
We're going to.
Yeah, we're going to Indy.
We're going to go to Indy. I think that's probably the best bet to do this. But man, I can't wait, dude. This cast is gross. Like, this is just gross. Like, I'm reading. Hang on, let me sort this cast by. Let me real quick. Give me a moment here. Give me a moment here. All right. Mia Goth, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya, Tom Holland, Charlize Theron, John Bernthal, Benny Safdie, John Leguizamo, Lupita Nyong'o. I'm still scrolling. There's just so many names, and then obviously we have the man himself, Matt Damon. Man, I can't wait for this. This looks.
See, it's so frustrating because I'm like, do we think Denis Villeneuve will get his Oscar for best director?
No.
But then I'm like, obviously, I think about the Odyssey, and
yeah,
Nolan already has his. Does that mean I want him to stop? No. I want him to get all the awards.
No, I want him to be selfish.
Just
every movie he drops, I want the Academy to just be like, yes, sir, Nolan.
Yeah. Another, please.
I think this feels so different from the movies we've gotten from him. And I say that in like, I think Oppenheimer was kind of like almost like a test in the sense that it's like, I think it did kind of like play with your mind towards the end, almost this dilemma, you know, like, is this for the greater good of society, or did I just destroy the world? You know, kind of like a that divide. And I think the way that he split it up in the movie was just phenomenal. And the fact that he turned something that was just pure dialogue for 3 hours and almost made $1 billion shows the power that he has. I think now that he's doing something that does have a ton of action, but this is like a period piece, you know?
Yeah, I was seeing on Twitter the people who saw the little 6-minute interlude said this is very similar to Dunkirk, just similar vibes. Which, listen, I'm already sold. Okay, you don't have to stop trying to sell to me. I already bought it.
I love Dunkirk. I mean, it's very good, but compared to the rest of his, it's probably my least favorite. Well, no, not my least favorite.
Let me see where I have Dunkirk. Actually,
it's lower on the list than like The Prestige and Interstellar.
I quite like Dunkirk. I'm a Dunkirk guy. I'm a Dunhead.
It is funny. I have Dunkirk at 8, and that's not to say that I dislike it because I really like this movie. I have it at a 4.5, but I think there's only 2 movies I have below a 4 from Nolan. So
I have it as a 4, and
yeah,
I have it the lowest.
Oh.
So everything that I've seen out of him is for higher.
Well, we'll have to see. When that first trailer we get is going to be really quite nice. I'm excited for that.
Are they going to play that 5-minute prologue?
I don't know. I think they're playing a abridged trailer ahead of Avatar, unless you see Avatar in IMAX. But the issue is, according to Cameron, the way you want to see Avatar is in Dolby 3D. So that's the way that I chose to see Avatar. So now I'm wondering if I have to go see Avatar again in IMAX just to catch the longer version of the intro for this, but then I would just kind of leave because I already have seen it and I obviously have A-list. Unless I really like Avatar, then I would just sit through Avatar again. Because I do think this is going to be the last time there's an Avatar in the theaters. I think that there's a lot more competition this Christmas that's going to take away from the box office. I mean, SpongeBob, I don't think will do great, but it's going to take away, I think, people obviously seeing Avatar this weekend. And then Marty Supreme. I think The Housemaid's going to do better than people think it's going to do. Anaconda, I don't think will do great, but still, that's more screens taken away. So, like, there's a lot of stuff coming out in the next couple weeks. And then, obviously, Greenland 2 coming out at the beginning of January to take away those last legs. And Zootopia, which is doing really well still.
Cracked $1 billion.
But
yeah,
I'm telling you though, it's the audiences outside of the US that bring in the big bucks. I'm telling you, and I think Asia loves Avatar. They are always racking up so much money on these movies.
They're Sully heads over there.
And the same thing with Zootopia. I mean, Zootopia is a smash hit here, but it's a smash hit over in these foreign markets.
It's absolutely
so,
smashing. Yeah, dude. Zootopia is 77.2% international.
Look, that's cool. Marty Supreme Christmas Day is going to be. I think it's going to be a hit domestically. I think that everyone in the United States, or a lot of people in the United States, are going to really like this movie and go and try and go see this movie. But if I'm looking at foreign markets, I don't know if they're as interested in this Marty Supreme as they are in Avatar, which they've already devoted so much time and energy and interest into.
Avatar made 1.6 billion. Avatar 2, excuse me, made 1.6 billion overseas compared to 700 domestic. Which 700 domestic is still huge, but obviously
of course
different. Let me go to 2022 and see how it did. Here, keep going. Sorry.
No, I mean that's kind of like not all I had to say, but it's like I feel like even if the U.S. markets, not to say that SpongeBob wouldn't appeal to foreign markets as well, but I think because we've seen so much interest from them in these prior movies, I think to say that they would be interested or even fill up the theaters for this, in my mind, just doesn't feel right. Like I feel like they're going to be sat day one. They might go see it 1 or 2 times.
No,
two or
that's
three
that's
times.
in very much entirely fair.
3 or 4 times. I mean, we saw the fact that Ne Zha I saw earlier this year literally is one of the highest grossing movies of all time. And it brought in probably 95% of its money from China alone.
Yeah. I mean, Avatar 2 was the second biggest movie domestically of 2022, just behind Top Gun Maverick. And because of the way it's split, because it released for the holidays, it's split between the 2 years. So it's a little different, but no, it really was huge. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see the early box office tracking is just below the second one, so we'll see how it does. But yeah, recap our list real quick. So Jack, The Odyssey, Dune 3, Spielberg's movie, Avengers 5, Werewolf, Hunger Games 6, The Bride, Tom Cruise Inarritu movie, Spider-Man 4, and Toy Story 5. Charles's list is The Odyssey, Dune 3, Devil Wears Prada 2, Project Hail Mary, The Drama, Hunger Games 6, The Bride, Supergirl, Matchbox, and Spider-Man 4. And my list is The Odyssey, Dune 3, Spider-Man 4, Tom Cruise Inarritu movie, Spielberg, Supergirl, Project Hail Mary, Werewolf, Cliff Booth, and Avengers 5. The only things that were not shared between all the lists, or more than just one list, was Cliff Booth, which is only on my list, Matchbox, which is only on Charles' list, The Drama only on Charles' list, and I think that's it. Everything else we kind of, and Toy Story 5, excuse me, which was just on Jack's list. So very similar lists, but, and Devil Wears Prada 2, also on Charles' list. So Charles is actually the most different list among the group. Look at this guy. What immaculate taste.
Ball knower.
So yeah, that's kind of it for our stuff. Anything else you guys have been watching this week that you want to just share before we wrapped up?
Well, before I got sick, I was planning on seeing McCay actually today, but it didn't work out I was like, I just don't think I can go to the theaters and get people sick. So decided not to go.
Awful guy.
And so but I did see Sentimental Value with Stellan Skarsgård on Saturday morning. It was good. I liked it. I think it's probably going to be in my top 10 somewhere.
Nice.
But very well acted. It's funny. This is a movie it's very much one of those where it's quiet and you sit with these characters. These people that sat next to me were like ruffling through their popcorn and like shaking it and like opening up things of candy and like being as loud as possible. And I looked, and it was funny because very rarely, the times when you sit next to somebody in the theaters, you don't really know them.
Yeah.
But like there was this moment where they were just being super loud, and I could tell it was really pissing this person off. And I look over at her, and we just had this moment where it's just like, look at these guys. Come on. Being loud, obnoxious in the movie theater. What are they doing? We need to get these guys out of here right now. But other than that, good movie. Would recommend. Pretty heavy subject matter, but good movie.
Nice. Charles, anything on your end?
Watched Home Alone.
Nice.
4 stars. Actually, I hadn't seen it since I started using Letterboxd, so it's been at least like 3 years.
Wow.
But yeah, all-time classic. I think it's my 3rd favorite Christmas movie, behind It's a Wonderful Life and Holdovers. And then that's the only other film I watched. I did watch, I even try to catch a few of the like CNN Variety actors on actors conversations.
Yeah.
I watched the one with David Cornsweet and Jonathan Bailey. And I really enjoyed it. It's very interesting hearing them talk about their lives and like their experiences acting. I think it just gives like a pretty interesting like inside baseball on like what goes on a set and what goes on when training for a role and learning a role and like also taking your own creative spin. That's something that the director may not have thought of, or a writer may not have thought of. Plus they're like super charming, charismatic guys. So it's interesting seeing them talk about movie making.
Nice.
They got along together so well too. It was just so fun to kind of see the chemistry between them.
I had a pretty good week. I watched Love Actually, kind of like kick off to my Christmas season. I love Love Actually. I watched Pitch Perfect. really like that. And then I watched the Kill Bills for the first time ever.
Really?
Yeah, I'd never had a chance to catch them for some reason. I liked the first one quite a bit. I gave that 4 stars. The second one just really doesn't stick the landing for me, unfortunately. I don't think I super love the stylized Tarantino. I like when Tarantino is a little bit more subdued, which is why I prefer Inglourious Bastards and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Django, versus some of his more I don't know, art house stuff, to say without a lack of a better term, I guess. So yeah, I liked Kill Bill overall, just not to the level that some people do. And then I watched maybe the most fascinating movie of the year. I watched Megadoc, which is the Megalopolis documentary, the behind the scenes documentary of Megalopolis. It's $5 on Apple to rent right now. I would say this is a must watch of the year. This is so interesting. This is behind the scenes. It's full access behind the scenes. You hear Coppola talk about this is the dream he's had. There's great clips of table reads from the early 2000s and then the mid 2000s, the late 90s, of different people reading these roles who eventually get to different things. There's a great scene in this where Ryan Gosling is actually playing the Shia LaBeouf character from 2004, and it's just so interesting to see how long it took him to make this. And it's fascinating because you can watch the movie go off the rails because there's no one there to say no to him, because he self-financed it. And the most interesting thing to me in this, which I still think you should really watch, it's really well done. It's kind of a movie really about Francis Ford Coppola and Shia LaBeouf, going back and forth. It's very interesting. But George Lucas is in this, and he critiques Coppola by basically saying Coppola and him started off the same way, but they went different paths when they wanted to escape the studio system, where Coppola went one way and made art house and put everything in every single project. And if it failed, he'd be bankrupt. Where Lucas, he's my thought was you have to get a good financial base first, and then you can make the art you've always wanted to make. And it's interesting because he did that and then proceeded to never make anything. But Coppola went bankrupt and failed repeatedly and made stuff nobody liked and kept making movies. And so it's you have this moment where he's, I guess, criticizing him, but also Coppola did what you always said you would do. And I find that so interesting of Lucas has all the money in the world and then never really made anything outside of Star Wars. And it's I wonder why that is. What stopped him from making more movies? I don't get how it just stopped. And maybe behind the scenes, he's just making stuff for himself, with all his billions of dollars. But he hasn't directed anything since, I think, since Revenge of the Sith. So it's been 20 years and he hasn't made anything with all this money he's made. He hasn't directed anything that isn't Star Wars since 1973. And it's dude, you have all of the power in the world to make anything you want, and he just doesn't. And I don't know. It's fascinating to see Lucas kind of go against Coppola for doing what he always said he would do. So yeah, really, really well done. Really recommend it. It should be a must watch, in my opinion, for this holiday season, especially if you're off work for a couple days and you're just killing some time. Megadoc is fascinating. So yeah, that's all I got. That's all I was watching this week. Good week. But yeah, anything else? All right.
Happy episode 100, guys.
Seriously. Yeah. I did want to last thing was just to read some more movies that we kind of missed from our list for next year coming out. Because I wrote them all down. Shrek 5, 28 Years Later, Wuthering Heights, How to Make a Killing, Super Mario Galaxy, Michael Jackson, Mortal Kombat 2, Mando Grogu. We get a Star Wars movie next year. Minions 4, Coyote vs. Acme, Clayface, The Social Reckoning, Narnia. And then the entertainment system is down. It's just kind of some else. But yeah, next year's going to be awesome. Really excited for next year. Episodes 100 through 150.
Shrek is coming out in 2027. I think.
Oh, they did delay it?
I want to say it's delayed. I could be wrong.
Shrek 5. They did June 30th, 2027. Good call. Good thing that it was had on their list.
Yes. I was like, that would have been on somebody's
Next
list.
December, we'll have Shrek and TMNT 2 as all of our 1 and 2s going into 2027. But yeah, next week we got Avatar. Maybe Charles can we'll send Charles to see SpongeBob instead.
101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, 101 Dalmatians. Anyone seen The Housemaid maybe this week? I think it's gonna be the Monday movie this week. So if anyone goes to see the Monday Unknown, you're probably gonna get The Housemaid. So yeah, should be a pretty good week. Anything else? All right, next week we'll see everyone on not on Navi. Where are they at? Where is the planet? What's it called? Pandora. We'll see everyone on Pandora next week. All right. Until then.